Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Wednesday, May the 4th, 2022. May the 4th be with you. Today we're pulling from the Earth Magic Tarot cards, or Oracle cards rather. So I think we're dealing with a lot of where Spirit is bringing to our attention that we're on the verge of burning out. Stillness. Saying to honor your home as a sanctuary. I think this is something we should instill in our children, is that this is your home, this is your sanctuary, you should respect it. Take off your shoes at the front door. You have indoor shoes is one thing, but respect your home. They're also telling us to ignite that passion inside of us, that fire. We get that with power, this light force, our moral compass. Embrace the fire qualities: bravery, courage, strength, resilience. So this is definitely a lot to deal with what's going on in the sky. We have the sun in conjunction with Uranus, and for the next 8 days we have this, like, okay, something's off here. What's going on? We feel like something's coming, or we're paranoid about something. So it's like just grounding ourselves in that energy. With double Taurus in the sky, that's that chi energy, and it's like, okay, do I really have something to worry about here, or is this just, the plan is playing with me? One example I could say from this is growth. Where, we talk about our moral compass, but also who we are as a human being, where I had text to someone that I respect, and I sat there and it didn't come out the way it should have. So it came off the wrong way. It sounded like I was being rude or judgmental, or I guess judging them. I don't know. So this is why I always voice clip, because I hate text messaging, because it never comes out the right way. So I corrected myself immediately, and I said, I apologize profusely. That's not what I meant. And I voice clipped it, so it made sense. And they're like, okay, now it makes sense. You know what I mean? Sometimes I talk like I'm in the middle of a conversation already, at the beginning of a conversation, and I feel like they should already know all the details. But, it's like showing growth. Like, you respect someone and you make a mistake, you apologize and mean it and show that change. And that's how you show the change. Oh, I caught myself, I misspoke, or the text didn't come out the way it should have. I'm going to correct it immediately, because you don't want that to fester. That's how things lead to bigger problems. Then we're talking about this purification. So maybe the energy in the home hasn't been good. Or maybe this is Spirit's way of saying you need to sit there and get rid of some people in your life. Maybe you need to cut out something in your life. Maybe this is an addiction, a person, place, or thing. This is very chi energy, where we're in spring. So my boys are preteens now, so we haven't played Hungry Hungry Hippos or Pop-O-Matic Trouble in a bit. And I asked them, we going to play this? Nope. It's like, let another kid enjoy it. Why are we hanging on to this? So they are highlighting autumn equinox, but release. And I feel like sometimes we carry stuff with us that we need to release. Sometimes we carry the past with us. Sometimes they'll bring up the past because they don't want you to relive a lesson, but I don't think that they want you to live in that energy. So this is the time to release. For some of us, when we go through, separations, it leads to depression and anxiety, and it's hard to pull yourself back out of that energy. Yes, feel what you're feeling, but do not make a home there. Joan Rivers said it the best. Feel what you're feeling. She says, have your pity party, as she would say. But she's like, you can't make a home here. So starting off with stillness, this is very the energy that we're in right now. We're in pre-Mercury retrograde energy, so especially with the sun being in conjunction, where we get that, this shadow side coming out in us. So no matter the noises from your environment, or your seamlessly non-stopping thinking, it is critical to you to seek stillness. So someone I read for had the Nine of Swords, so that's overthinking and keeping you up, and it has the Four of Pentacles, overthinking about their home. So very much in their head, very shadow energy. Find it in your world, whether it is a special place in your home or in nature that is far from human-made noise. For practical improvement and importance, it's finding it in yourself, which can be made easier by being in a quiet place in a natural setting. Doing not only relaxing your mind, but also heightens your awareness and senses. So in that, it's like very meditation, grounding yourself, recharging ourselves. We need that. Taking an Epsom salt bath. We need to recharge ourselves. And I definitely feel like with this energy here, they're saying like you're on the verge of burnout here. We have fire, we have passion, so very Aries. So Aries will and Venus are entering each other, so they're going into conjunction. So that will start May 9th. I'm already starting to feel it. I'm already feeling that pre-energy, and it's like that excitement, you know? They're saying that Mercury retrograde is going to be chaotic. I feel like something is coming. I feel like it may be, renovations again. I hope not. But I feel like it's where it's like that a disruption, but it's like, are we going to sit there and act out and kick and scream and moan and make this worse? No, we're going to get through it. That's all we can do. The quicker we get through it, the quicker it'll be over. That's all you can do. So the key to your soul's purpose lies within passion of your heart, and what makes time to stand still for you. This is not about other people. No matter how in love you may be right now. This is all about you and why you are right here, right now, on an amazing planet full of inspiration and indulgence of the physical sense. So this is very much bringing up our second chakra, our sacral chakra, that need to be in sexuality. Maybe that thirst is what they're saying. So maybe you're longing to be touched again. Maybe you're longing for that. Maybe it's been a while. So, there's other ways besides having, somebody in your, that you don't want in your life to quench that, That's why we are enabled with those tools. We know with our own touch what we want and what we don't want, not to get too graphic. So again, with cave, our sanctuary, and I definitely feel like it's like, make that space, carve out that space. Our living room is multiple purpose. It's not only the room that we watch TV, but it's a room we have conversations in, we do homework in, I do readings in. Our plants are in here, so we call it our jungle. So, we have that fresh oxygen. We have the bird feeder right there, so we can have the blue jays come and they make their beautiful songs, and the chickadees and robins and doves, and they come and say hi, and they eat their food and take off. So it serves a multiple purpose. It's a very very chi energy in this room. There is a quiet, still place inside you that will always be available as your sanctuary. Yet finding such a space in nature, the natural world, will enhance and complete this internal place of peace. Whether it is a cave, meadow, forest, seashore, or any other setting in nature, this is where you can see, hear, and feel the presence of Creator in your surroundings. Let it become a temple for your heart and your soul. So again, touching on your space, touching on your energy. And what the key to that is like, who's in your space? Who lives in your space? Are they contributing to that? Or are they taking it away? One thing with myself, with my meditation I did this weekend, where it was like, they sat there, they're like, you value your freedom. You know what I mean? So why would you allow someone to come into your life to disturb that? Why would you allow someone to take away your freedom? Why would you allow someone to come in and disturb your peace when you value that more than anything? And my children know this. I don't like fighting. We all have our own rooms. We have certain rooms in the house that are more like Jinner's room. That's where, the Xbox is. So we all go in and congregate in his room and play Fortnite. And, we watch movies sometimes in there, So it's just like some rooms have multiple purposes besides what it's actually meant for. You know what I mean? Because that's the way our family is. Very open book. Mi casa su casa, but with respectful boundaries. When we all need our space, we all need our space. So we go to lightning. So again, this power, this force, we have fire, passion right above it. So the power available to you is the force of life itself in nature. So we keep getting this nature. It's either inherited good or bad. It is how you utilize it will determine whether it is ultimately harmful in your life, giving or conduit with will of spirit that will pulse through you. What is required is awareness of your intentions and your values and your willingness to act on them under the particular circumstances in your life. And that's exactly what it is. It's like, are you going to sit there and be a better person? The book of life is already carved out. What we're going to do, when it's going to happen, X, Y, and Z. How we sometimes can prevent things from happening. We do try, but it's just like, how are we going to sit there and move forward? Are we going to do the right thing? Are we going to do the wrong thing? Sometimes those ebbs and flows through life. Sometimes we make a bad decision just based on the information we have at that time, or how we feel at that time. And it's just like, if I could go back, and that's what Mercury retrograde is all about. If we could go back and reverse, we would change that situation. This is why sometimes we go through these things and it's like knocking of this, and it's like, this is because you're going to have to make this decision in the future. Are you going to make the right decision, or are you going to make the wrong decision? Purify your mind and body and spirit is the task that will put you before that we put before you. Purify your mind by identifying a prominent belief and carry about yourself that inhabits the being of full engaging in the life. From showing up to 100% of the time, purifying your heart, all allowing yourself to breathe in and out blessings and forgiveness so that you can love even more deeply. What were we talking about? I started posting for Fridays, Forgiveness Friday, forgiving ourselves, forgiving other situations. And it's not so much forgiving that person. It's like, we forgive this situation. This situation no longer serves me. It taught me a valuable lesson. I'm going to crush it up and make it my own. I'm going to crush it up and turn it into something beautiful. So we end on autumn equinox, release. We're releasing this. It no longer serves us. Let's turn it into a positive force. Let's take this negative force that was in our life and turn it into a positive. Allow yourself to gradually shed what has become burdensome and no longer congregates with your soul's purpose. With release comes the sense of being much lighter. Just like the trees that open bare their nakedness once their leaves have departed and given room for whatever new life is ready to birth. And think about the spring, you know? So maybe in the springtime, we're getting ready to shed something. So maybe this is what they're talking about. Get into your energy, recharge your body. Maybe this is what these feelings are talking about, preparing you for something that's going to come in autumn equinox. So that's what, like, late September. So maybe this is where it's some transformative time where you're going to need this powerful energy. Your sanctuary. Maybe you're moving to a new home. So maybe this change is coming about, and it's like up to you. It is your choice. What are you going to do? Are you going to learn from the past if this has happened before and people have been in your environment and disturbed your peace? Are you going to sit there and stand up for yourself and be like, I need to carve out a little piece of heaven for myself? They're telling you how important it is, only not internally, but externally, with nature, your home, your family, your whatever this is, your fur babies, whatever your home unit looks like. You got to sit there and do what's best for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Wednesday, May 4th, 2022. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.